Hey there, animal lovers! Ever wondered how some of the most fascinating creatures on Earth met their untimely demise? Well, buckle up because today we're diving into the haunting stories of 4 extinct animals and their brutal endings. From the sun-drenched Caribbean islands to the windswept Falkland Islands, we'll journey across continents to uncover the tragic tales of creatures lost forever. Our goal is to shed light on these tragic tales and understand the impact of human actions on nature. The problem? Human activities have led to the extinction of countless species, leaving behind a void in the intricate web of life. But there's still hope. The solution? Awareness and action to protect the remaining wildlife. Future generations. It's a story that should haunt us, urging us to protect the creatures we share this planet with before it's too late. Conservation efforts must be prioritized to prevent such tragedies. Our next stop takes us to the windswept Falkland Islands, a remote archipelago in the South Atlantic. Here, amidst the rugged beauty of these islands, lived a creature as enigmatic as its surroundings, the Falkland Islands wolf. Now, this wasn't your typical fearsome wolf. No, this canine was a picture of canine curiosity. Imagine a creature with the fox's cunning, the wolf's intelligence, and the domesticated dog's trusting nature. That was the Falkland Islands wolf. Unlike its mainland cousins, this wolf had no natural predators, which meant it had no reason to fear humans. In fact, early accounts describe them as remarkably tame, often approaching settlers with a disarming curiosity. They were the only native land mammal on the islands, playing a vital role in the ecosystem. But their lack of fear, their inherent trust in humans, would ultimately prove to be their downfall. You see, when European settlers arrived on the islands, they brought with them a deep-seated fear of wolves. Tales of ferocious wolves attacking livestock were rife in Europe, and these fears, unfortunately, were projected onto the harmless Falkland Islands wolf. Imagine the settlers, huddled around flickering candlelight, sharing stories of wolf attacks from the old world, their fear palpable in the close confines of their makeshift homes. Driven by these unfounded fears, the settlers embarked on a systematic campaign to eradicate the Falkland Islands wolf. They saw it as a threat to their sheep, a menace that needed to be dealt with. The wolves, with their trusting nature, were easy targets. They were often lured with poison carcasses, their bodies left to rot in the harsh, unforgiving landscape. The senseless slaughter continued until the last Falkland Islands wolf breathed its last breath in 1876. A species wiped out, not because it was dangerous, but because it was misunderstood. The story of the Falkland Islands wolf is a tragic reminder of the devastating consequences of human fear and ignorance. It's a story that underscores the importance of understanding and respecting the natural world before we blindly destroy it. This tale serves as a poignant lesson, urging us to look beyond our fears and misconceptions and to appreciate the intrinsic value of every living creature. Only through such understanding can we hope to coexist harmoniously with the diverse species that share our planet. Chapter 3. The quagga, a zebra like no other, lost to human expansion. Our somber journey now takes us to the vast, sun-drenched plains of South Africa, a land once teeming with life, a land where a unique zebra subspecies, the quagga, roamed free. These plains, with their endless horizons and golden hues, were a sanctuary for countless species. Imagine, if you will, herds of these magnificent creatures, their stripes bold and striking, a stark contrast to the golden grasslands they called home. The quagga, with their distinctive patterns, were a sight to behold, blending seamlessly yet standing out in their unique way. Unlike their zebra cousins, the quagga's stripes were confined to the front half of their bodies, fading into a uniform brown towards their hindquarters. This unique pattern made them easily distinguishable and added to their mystique. They were a sight to behold, a testament to the incredible diversity of the natural world. Their presence was a reminder of nature's ability to create beauty in endless forms. The quagga were grazers, their lives intricately intertwined with the ebb and flow of the African seasons. They moved with the rains, following the growth of fresh grass, a cycle as old as time itself. They were a vital part of the ecosystem, their grazing habits helping to maintain the delicate balance of the grasslands. By feeding on the grasses, they prevented overgrowth and promoted new growth, ensuring the health of their habitat. But their idyllic existence was about to be shattered by the arrival of European settlers. These newcomers brought with them a different way of life, one that would forever alter the landscape. You see, these settlers, hungry for land and resources, saw the vast plains as prime real estate, ripe for exploitation. They viewed the land not as a shared space, but as a commodity to be owned and controlled. They viewed the quagga as competition for their livestock, an obstacle to their ambitions. To them, the quagga were not majestic creatures, but nuisances that needed to be removed. And so began the systematic displacement of the quagga. Fences went up, and the open plains that had once been the quagga's home were divided and claimed. They were hunted for their meat and their hides, their grazing lands converted into farmland. The quagga, once masters of their domain, found themselves pushed to the margins. Imagine the scene: once thriving herds of quagga, their numbers dwindling with each passing season, their grazing lands shrinking under the relentless pressure of human expansion. The plains that had echoed with their calls grew silent. The quagga, like so many other species before and after them, were caught in the crosshairs of human progress, their fate sealed by our insatiable appetite for expansion. Their story is a tragic chapter in the history of human impact on nature. The last known wild quagga was shot in 1850, its demise marking a tragic loss for the biodiversity of the African plains. This event signaled the end of an era, a poignant reminder of what was lost. The story of the quagga is a poignant reminder of the devastating impact of human encroachment on the natural world. It serves as a cautionary tale, urging us to reflect on our actions and their consequences. It's a story that highlights the urgent need for sustainable practices, for a way to coexist with nature without destroying it. We must learn from the past to protect the future, ensuring that no more species share the quagga's fate. Chapter 4. Schomburgk's deer, a majestic deer lost to habitat destruction. Our final destination takes us to the lush tropical forests of Thailand, a land of vibrant life, a land where the majestic Schomburgk's deer once roamed. Imagine a creature of such elegance and grace, its antlers a magnificent crown of branching tines, a testament to the beauty of natural selection. Schomburgk's deer were creatures of the wetlands, their hooves adapted to navigate the soggy terrain, their lives intricately linked to the ebb and flow of the monsoon seasons. They were a sight to behold, a symbol of the rich biodiversity of Southeast Asia. But their watery haven, their secluded paradise, would soon be transformed by the relentless march of human progress. You see, as Thailand entered the 20th century, the demand for rice, the staple food of the region, skyrocketed. And so began the conversion of vast swaths of wetlands into rice paddies. Imagine the scene, once impenetrable forests, echoing with the calls of exotic birds and the rustling of leaves, giving way to endless rows of flooded rice paddies. The Schomburgk's deer, their habitat shrinking with alarming speed, were forced into ever smaller pockets of land, their numbers dwindling with each passing season. They became easy targets for hunters, their magnificent antlers prized as trophies, their meat a sought-after delicacy. The last known Schomburgk's deer was shot in 1938, its demise marking a tragic loss for the biodiversity of Thailand's forests. The story of Schomburgk's deer is a stark reminder of the devastating impact of habitat destruction. It's a story that underscores the urgent need to find a balance between human development and environmental conservation. Outro, a call to action protecting our planet's wildlife. As we've journeyed across continents uncovering the tragic tales of these extinct animals, one question lingers. What can we do to prevent such tragedies from happening again? The answer, my friends, lies in our hands. Thanks for watching, folks. If you found these stories as haunting and eye-opening as we did, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's spread awareness and protect our planet's incredible wildlife. See you in the next video.